Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today I am going to be talking about some new makeup brushes that I got off of Amazon. And these brushes, oh my god, it came with 15 brushes. This is how the package came. It came in this little cute pouch. There's 15 brushes in here, and I got these brushes for about $12. And I'm gonna go over all the different brushes in the packet. Let me show you guys. I don't have any makeup on, so because I wanted to use the brushes to put my makeup on so you guys could really see like how they work and everything. But this is the brushes that it came with. It's not a lot of brushes, it's 15. And I like it because it's like so many different ranges. You have like powder, foundation, eye brushes. I'm gonna go over all of them. So I'm gonna try to keep it short because I know I keep my videos kind of long sometimes, but I'll try to keep it as short as possible. So that's all the brushes, and then, like I said, it comes with this little pouch, and it comes with this pamphlet inside. And each of these brushes, they were wrapped in an individual plastic, but I was kind of excited when they came, so I unwrapped all of them. But yeah, just so you know, they do come up in like a little plastic. And this is the pamphlet that it comes with. And in this pamphlet, if you open it up, it tells you what each function is for each brush, which is nice. These brushes are not labeled with what they do on them, and they don't have numbers on them. That's probably like the only bad thing. But I have seen other people do this with, I got these brushes off Amazon. I've seen other people do this with brushes that they get that are not labeled. Well, they'll just like print out a label. Like this is how it looks. This is one of the brushes. This is a foundation brush. You see, it just has the name of the company on there, and that's it. It doesn't have anything else. But what they'll do is, I've seen other people do, is they'll print out a label with what the brush does, and they'll just tape it on there. And then some people have even done where if this brush is comparable to like a Morphe E, whatever number it is, they'll put that number on there. But yeah, so whatever your preference is or whatever is easier for you. For me, I just kind of can remember and just know like what I use my brushes for. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay, so the first brush is this brush here. And this brush is for, sorry, I'm looking down because I have my paper down here. This is the bronzer brush. And these brushes, I've read some of the reviews. Some people say they have like a weird smell to them. For me, it kind of reminds me of a new car smell. But I mean, it's not really a big deal. I didn't even notice it until I remember reading that and then smelling them. So this is the bronzer brush. The next brush is the blush brush. And I think online, this one said it's a powder brush, but I mean, it's so big, you could use it as a powder or a blush brush. So, and then the next one is a foundation brush. And these brushes, they look a little bit bigger online. I mean, I wouldn't say they're small brushes, but let me just like give you an example. This is a lipstick, a MAC lipstick. You can kind of get an idea. It's about the typical size of a brush, but like I've seen other foundation brushes where they're kind of bigger on the top. So it's a little small, but this one, I haven't tested any of these brushes out, but this one I did test out because I was just kind of curious because of the size, how it was gonna work, and it did work good. But yeah, it's just so you guys can get an idea of size-wise. That's next to lipstick, so you can see it. But anyways, this one, so this is the foundation brush. This one is a large eyeshadow blending brush. And this pack comes with a lot of eyeshadow brushes, which is good for me because I didn't have a lot of eyeshadow brushes. So, and then just moving along here, because like I said, I'm going to use the brushes on my face too, so I don't want to keep on talking for too long. This is a highlighter brush, which is good, because I didn't have a highlighter brush, so that's nice. And then this one here is and you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see, because I hate this camera that I have. It just has such a hard time focusing, but the little bristles are kind of sticking out. I mean, it's not a big deal. Probably when you wash it, it'll go away. But I haven't really had any fallout or anything like that. But like, I haven't used them, so I don't know. This one is a large eyeshadow brush. Okay, guys, and just, I'm gonna keep on going here. Sometimes when I do videos, I'm like, what do I say next? Or sometimes, like one video I did, I said probably like 30 times and I had to edit it out. And when I edited it out so many times, it looked crazy. Anyways, so this one is the eyelid. It said eye contour brush. They must have misspelled it, or unless I'm confused. Eyelid contour brush? Eye contour brush? This is the eye contour brush. And this one is the eyeshadow blending brush. The next one is a small shader brush. Okay, and the next brush is the eye shader brush. And I thought these brushes were going to be a little bit longer. They're not very long, you can kind of see, but it's not a big deal. The next one is a large concealer brush. And then a small concealer brush. And these brushes, they say they're for one thing, but you can use them for whatever. Like this one looks so small and detailed, you could probably do it as like, to do the under eye line for the eyeshadow. But they do, I think, have one for that, which I'm going to get to. I have 3 left. The next one here is the angled eyeliner brush. And then this one here is an eyeliner brush. You can kind of see it's like that flat. And then the last one is a brow brush. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into using the brushes to apply my makeup and see how everything comes out, okay guys? Okay, and I'm not gonna get like crazy with the makeup. I'm gonna just do everything kind of quick, just real simple, like some foundation, concealer, a little bit of eye makeup, so you guys can just kind of get an idea of how everything looks, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead. Foundation, I'm just gonna use some Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm going to put a little bit here. I'm going to put it on my hand. And then I'm just going to pick it up with the brush to see how. Maybe I should zoom you guys in so you guys can get a better look. I said zoom in, but I just literally moved everything. So it feels really nice and smooth, which is good. Yeah, it feels good. The brush is very soft. Which is nice. Yeah, so that's how, I don't think too much product stayed on the brush, which was good. I'm gonna just go ahead and use some of this LA Girl Pro Conceal in yellow corrector. And I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand and then pick it up with a brush to see how it comes out. And I'm just using this large concealer brush to do that. And the same thing, I just have it there in my hand. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my brush and see. I got a new ring light and I'm filming during the day, but I feel like it's so hard. I try to look at myself in my viewfinder on my camera and it is so hard to see myself with the ring light. And I don't have the ring light all the way up to the max. So it applies good. I was wondering, because it looks like an eyeshadow shader brush, how it was gonna pick up the concealer, but it's picking it up really good. And it's not staying on the brush. It is going on my skin, which is nice. And again, this brush is very soft as well. I don't really like the way it spreads out though, but I like the way it applies to the skin. It applied really nice. I I just put a little bit up here because I have like some hyperpigmentation to cover that up. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go in. Like I said, I like the way it applied, but I like the way it put the foundation, I mean the concealer on my skin, but I don't really like the way it blended out. So I'm not gonna blend it with it. I'm just gonna use beauty sponge to blend it out. Which I don't really like the sponge neither. So I'm gonna go back in with the foundation brush and use that to kind of blend it out. Yes, this works good. Very good. That's much better. So yeah, I would apply it with the concealer brush, but then blend it out with a foundation brush. It blends much better. And then just moving on along, guys. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do some blush. I'm going to use an e.l.f. blush. I still have all this makeup on my skin. I always forget to bring something to wipe it off. So I'm just going to go ahead and swipe some of that blush on there. You guys can tell me in the comments what you think, because I can barely see it. Applies very nicely. I like it. And it is going on. Not too much stain on the brush at all. I'm kind of impressed with these brushes, to be honest with you, because I didn't think they were going to be this good. So, you know what? I'm going to use this blush brush, and I'm going to go ahead and apply some powder. I use some of this Wet n Wild highlighter. Oh, it applies it nicely. I'm impressed. You guys can see that, right? How it went on very easily. I actually dipped this brush in the highlighter a few times because I wasn't sure how it was going to come out. See that? How nice. A little on the tip of my nose. Wow. Did really good. Okay. I'm all excited. Okay. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to use this eyeshadow blending brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick up some eyeshadow. And just put this in my crease here. This is a trick that I learned, or tip that I saw somewhere. They said don't bring your, hold your brush so tight to the end. Kind of put it towards the end here, so when you do your blending, it comes out smoother and not so rough and patchy looking. And I'm sorry, I forgot who I watched a video on that said that. So I'm just going to put this in the crease here. Wow. You guys can see how it came out, right? Like, just so easily it applies. I'm just going to do the other eye. And I'm not going to do anything fancy with my eyes because I just want to give you guys an example. And plus, I don't know how to do anything too fancy because I'm still learning how to do some really nice eyes. I'm going to use this eye shader brush to go ahead and apply some eyeshadow down here on the bottom. And on the bottom here, I'm just going to use a little bit lighter color. Sorry, I don't mean to put the mirror in the way. It's kind of hard for me to see that one, but it could be because it's just a light color. So maybe you guys can see it better, but yeah, it applied nicely. I don't know exactly which one this is for. It's just another small eyeshadow brush, but I'm gonna dip it in the highlighter and put a little bit of highlighter on my top lid here. So guys, this is the final look with all of the brushes. I hope this helped by me applying it to the face so you guys got an idea to see how the brushes work. I really like them a lot. I mean, it's the first time I've used them. I'll have to keep you guys updated on how they go, but like so far, it looks really good. Everything applied just like it said, what each brush was supposed to be for. I mean, and for 15 brushes for $12, I mean, that is a great deal. I have Amazon Prime, so I think it took them about maybe 2 days before I got the product, which is really nice. So yeah, so it looks really good, nice and smooth. I think I really suggest this if it's something you don't have. If you want like a variety of brushes and you don't have a lot of brushes, I think this would be great, 12 bucks to practice, because that's my situation where, you know, I want to get more brushes, but I don't want to go and spend like crazy amount of money on all these really nice brushes right now until I kind of know what I'm doing and can practice a little bit more. So I think these are perfect, and plus they actually really do the job. You guys can see, you saw me put my makeup on my face. So anyways guys, I'm gonna stop rambling on and on and on like I do sometimes, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, if you are new to my channel and you like this video or you like any of my other videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I know you guys get tired of hearing this. Every time you watch someone's video, click that subscribe button. But you got to click the subscribe button and the little bell if you want to get notified of when I post videos out. And I try to put videos out at least one video a week, if not more. I have 2 small children, so sometimes it gets a little hard, but I'm working on it. I'm getting better at it. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye.